Hey you guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of RimWorld, back with some more of our little sanguiphage blood cult, where we've got some very, very exciting news to discuss. And that is that we no longer have to worry about Reed constantly freaking out, needing to be converted, being upset because he's a cannibal, killing all the animals. We don't have to worry about Reed anymore because Reed is dead. He's over here in the freezer, along with Cat Benatar, in what could understandably be called a horribly managed raid. Reed's down and out, and so is Scimitar Kitty. Cat Benatar also suffering in that, and by suffering I mean killed. So we had a raid come in, and we had a bunch of travelers down here, a trade convoy down here, and I thought, well, there's an easy solution to my problem. The trade convoy will take care of the raid, and everything will be fine, and we'll just go out and pick out the remaining. No. The trade convoy completely ignored the raid. We had to shoot a bunch of people. We weren't prepared. We had no defenses, nothing, and Reed has suffered the consequences of that. A slightly unfortunate loss, in that Reed, although constantly whining, at least was building up skills, so a bit of a blow to the colony there. We've got a couple of prisoners here out of that raid, and we're obviously going to farm them for blood, because Mila desperately needs the blood, what with it being the whole vampire thing. And this one over here, Oshfiat, has a horrible infection. Horrible. It's going to be tended to momentarily. In fact, it's just been tended to. All right, and it's in your right arm. I'm just going to let you know now, kid, I'm probably just going to take your arm off. It's just going to save me a lot of time in medicine. We have other injured people down here. Lisa is injured, so a little bit of blood loss there. Frag grenade. Things have happened. McDowell also has an infection, but we're treating that very, very well. Immunity 55, infection 33 are going to be fine. Oh, by the way, there's a huge horde of guinea pigs that are about to show up. That would be the Manhunter pack. Yep, right here. So they're coming by. Yep, lots and lots of guinea pigs. I've got a couple of people down in the hospital. The yaks will be very, very vulnerable to this. So anyone who can get up, can you start doing that? McDowell, not really. Kirk, it's going to take you like 4 or 5 days to get over here, but can you just start heading in this direction? And Kaylina. Right, so wow, this is really the C team in terms of combat. We've got Sissy over here. Sissy has bloodlust. She's a 7-year-old rageaholic with a pump shotgun. So you're definitely in. You're going to be frontline, kid. I've already lost Reed. I can lose another kid. I can figure out kids. Give me some advances in biogenetics. I can make my own. Thank you very much. I don't actually need you. I can make another one of you. In fact, given a little time, I might be able to duplicate you. We'll see. So everyone's going to rush in here and deal with the guinea pig issue. I'm kind of hoping they just don't go for the yaks. I mean, they're manhunters, not yak hunters. So I feel that, under the right circumstances here, we're not going to lose everyone to guinea pigs. Oh, they've immediately found the bot. And which one are you? You're the Agrahan. What were you doing way over there? Oh, we've got a whatchamacallit, an ambrosia field down here. Okay, that is good. Those are really, really valuable. We can sell those to people. The bot's probably going to go down. That's fine. We can make bots. Bots happen. Yeah, you're going right for the bot. That's okay. Take it out. Take it out. That's fine. That's a horde of guinea pigs down there attacking that bot. We can make another bot. There we go. It's down. And then now they'll start ignoring it. There we go. And they should be ignoring that. They're not going for the yaks. That's good. I don't want them murdering the yaks. Kaylina, why don't you come over here? You're going to be a surprise. And then I have no people to deal with this. Sissy, you come over here with the pump shotgun. My 7-year-old rageaholic. Mila, you come down here, because they're definitely getting past our defenses. That goes without saying. And then another one down, and another one down. And then, okay, now the shooting begins. Kaylina, come on in here. Take out a guinea pig. Mila, take out a guinea pig. We just fought a huge raid off, and now we're hyper-focused on guinea pigs. Okay, everybody just pick a guinea pig, squash it, kick it, I don't know. Maybe possibly stop actually shooting Mila? Just as a concept? That's a dead guinea pig. Mila, can you come over here so you're not quite in range of Sissy and her shotgun? Yeah, now you're just getting picked apart by guinea pigs. Okay, find another guinea pig to smash. And more smashing. Okay, I think many of our guinea pig issues have been dealt with. Yep, and we certainly have, because there's the pods coming in. Everyone go back to air quotes work. Oh, Kirk's showing up. Kirk's showing up. Yeah, you know what? Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Just go back to whatever it is you were doing. You have dementia. You probably don't even know what you were doing. So that was like half a day for Kirk to walk over there. Cool. Where's the downed bot? Kayleen is in the hospital. Okay. We're going to have to just deal with the bot as we deal with the bot. The pods are here, though. That's wicked fun. So we got a really good book about medical stuff and another 190 in gold. I am swimming in gold now. That's almost 1,100 gold I'm going to have. So when we eventually go to the Royals with a Praetor title, so we can finally trade with them, and they'll probably have nothing. I at least have tons of gold to sell them. Sissy's bringing in some dead guinea pigs. That's cool. There's a dead donkey coming in. Plenty of food. We're not worried about food. And again, we've got a lot of humans to eat, too. Well, humanoids to eat. And Reed won't whine about it because he's in the cooler with them. He's right there with them. Okay. I got two options on this. I could keep the kid in the freezer and see if we eventually come up with a resurrector mech serum, because he is fresh. Yeah, he's only been dead for 1.3 days. He's fresh frozen. So he will last there forever. I kept one kid 3.5 years in a freezer before I found a resurrector mech serum and brought him back to life. So it can be done. It's going to bum everyone out. That's the problem. So right now, you probably are bummed out about not burying the kid. You're not that sad about it. You're not sad at all. Okay, you're sad because you ate without a table and you witnessed an ally's death. That's Reed. But you're going to be over Reed's death in under a day. Like, who's that Reed kid? Oh, yeah, he was dead. Yeah, whatever. You're much sadder about being broken up with by Voltron. So, usually they have a mood debuff if they haven't buried a colonist. Huh. If we're not sweating Reed in the freezer, we might just keep him there. Maybe we can come up with a resurrector mech serum. Maybe I can bring him back to life. We'll see. Oshviat, how's your thing going on here? Your infection, 52 to 43. Yeah, let's just take the right arm off. Just not even fuss with this. He's here for blood, so just take off your right arm. Okay, technically install a wooden hand, so replace it with something else. Oh, there we go. Amputate right arm. Yeah, just take that off. We don't need that. It's just getting in the way. You're not going anywhere anyway. Not until we've farmed an enormous amount of blood out of you. Basically, everyone's in the hospital. Scathe is still paralyzed. Yep, Scathe is not going anywhere. Yep, spine shattered. 0% movement. Stunningly beautiful and permanently paralyzed. Well, nothing is permanent in RimWorld, is it? We can find a way to fix Scathe. It's just not going to happen quickly. All right. After the debacle last time, I'm putting this colony together. Okay, we're not messing around anymore here. We're going to start executing some things that I've been meaning to do for a while. Oh, did we find a little bit of silver down there? Well, that's kind of fun. A little bit of money down in there. Here comes my sandstone. Actually, that's marble. Here comes my sandstone. There's sandstone blocks right there. Let me, while I just happen to be looking at it, I'm going to replace those conduits with hidden conduits in there, and then I'll deconstruct those other two conduits. In fact, I don't even need them right now. So just deconstruct those two. All right. I got a bunch of components off of that trade convoy. They're out here somewhere. Yeah, there's 33 components. Could we maybe go... Is anyone alive? Mila, you're not doing anything right now. You're researching. That's exactly what I need you to be doing. Could you just go grab these components real quick, though? And who else is... Whitehead. Whitehead doesn't do hauling, though, do you? You don't do any hauling? No, cannot haul. Yep. No, can't haul that at all. Kirk? Okay, it's going to take Kirk like 3 days to get outside and get that book. All right, I'm going to try to remember to get that when somebody wakes up. Also, we could have all of these grenades that got dropped, because those are money. Molotov, all that sort of things. Or, you could use them in combat, Dave. That's another option, too. Okay, so the plan from day one was to move into this mountain permanently, because nobody likes being outside. They're all undergrounders. So we're going to start to double down on the whole hydroponics thing now that I've got a whole bunch of components. And steel is on the map. I know it's saying 59 in storage, but steel exists on the map. We are getting steel out. So show me the light, and then let's continue to put up hydroponics. So put down, say, 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. That's a lot. But this is where our inside food will be, and then I can kind of blow off the farms out here. And then when we got this, I mean, the geothermal is already up. We're struggling to build the walls because I don't have a lot of sandstone right now. But put a wall up around that. I don't really need these wind turbines. These are somewhat surplus to requirements, as the kids say these days, hashtag surplus to requirements. So those can go. All of these fields can go. And then what I'd like to do is actually just build a wall right here. I'd like to wall in our spaceship because I'm concerned that during a raid, it may be targeted for destruction like they do with the wind turbines and the fields and all of that. They just like, well, we can't figure out how to get in this base even though there's a wide open space right here. So we'll just destroy literally everything that we can see. I'd rather they didn't do that. So I might just wall this off. And then when we want to take off, just take down the wall. Unless we can just launch right from here if there's no roof. I don't know the answer to that question. And I'm not really concerned to find out the answer to that question right at this moment. This is now Operation Everybody Move Inside. That's not a very exciting name for an operation. How about Operation Mountain Dweller? Operation Thor's Hammer. It's always Operation Thor's Hammer. There we go. Operation Thor's Hammer is going to happen right now. Also, we got to deal with the fact that the Royals seem unwilling to come over and give Mila her Praetor ceremony. We can't do any trading with the Royals at all until we figure that out. So we accepted this 3 days ago. They have not shown up. They're just not coming by. So I'm concerned whether I should... I'm going to dismiss this. And then if I go to available... It's not available. Royal hosts, no, that's definitely not it. Secret compounds, tribal databases. No. I might have just blown it there. Let's try it again. No, it's still here. It's just that I've dismissed it now. If you miss or fail this ceremony, there will be another opportunity later. Okay, good. So at some point in time, that'll come up. Because this whole idea of trading with the Royals is useless until Mila is a Praetor. Just not going to happen. And Mila, you're spending an excessive amount of time meditating. I would really like to get you back on the research desk, because you're the best researcher we've got, apart from Scathe, who's completely paralyzed, and apparently we can't get Scathe to the research desk, or the research desk over to Scathe. I mean, could we just not get one of those little trays for, like, breakfast in bed kind of thing? And then Scathe could research from the hospital room? Because that's, like, totally a thing you can do. I've been in a hospital. And you can, like, put a little tray up. You could do things in bed. Like, things exist that can be done in bed. Hey, you know what would be handy? A door here. So we don't have to keep going in and out this way? That's very silly. Why don't we put a door there? That seems to make a lot more sense. Put a wooden door right in here. I know you're saying we don't have enough wood. Where is everybody, by the way? Okay, Whitehead, you can be an unrestricted. The mechs are basically where they need to be, except apart from the Agrahand, who's down right now. Okay, yeah, I'm going to keep the Agrahand in the home zone. That seems to be a lot smarter. Kaylina, you're the Mechanator. When do you think you're going to be getting up? Okay, I mean, it's some bruises. Is it that big a deal, Kaylina? Could you maybe just, I know, you're going to hate this. Could you just get up and repair your Agrahand, please? I'd just like to get it back up and operational. More donkeys are coming in. Cool. I think we're set for meat for a while. I think we've got a lot of dead things in here. I have so many dead things. Just an astronomical amount of dead people, humanoids, scimitar kitty. Wicked sorry about that, scimitar kitty. Bugs. I have so much stuff. Where are we at on a yak count, by the way? Speaking of yaks. Yeah, we've got more yaks than we really need. Yeah, yaks tend to be a little prolific. Who knew? You'd think they wouldn't breed that quickly, but here we are. I have more than an adequate amount of yaks, should I need them. We're not making any kibble right now, because that's Voltstron's job, and Voltstron is also in the hospital. Basically, everyone's in the hospital. Let's move things along a little bit more, okay? I need to kind of get everybody back up and running here, except for Scathe, who's completely paralyzed, and Reed, who's dead. Reed, why don't you move down to the back of the line there, okay? So I don't accidentally try to draft a corpse, because that's not going to go down well. And actually, sorry, Scathe, you're also going to go back to the back of the line here, okay? Because you're not doing anything. You're just sucking up food right now. Lisa's back up and running. That's good. Okay, so we'll get some crafting done. We should be, again, prioritizing sandstone, right? Yep, we're definitely doing sandstone. Whitehead can do conversion now. Cool, Reed's dead. We don't really have to worry about that. You could do one on Kothshet here. because we're kind of we feel we might want to take him on board. Yep, 26, very young. No real major problems here. Psychically dull, night owl, that's all fine. Genetically predisposed to being terrible at mining, but some other skills are fairly competent. Why don't you go, Whitehead? What's your problem now? What is the problem today? It's because of Voltstron, isn't it? Because Voltstron broke up with you. Why don't you go lay a convert on Kossiet here? Oh, he's unconscious. Okay, yeah, we did shoot him a bunch. That's true. He may have also been bitten by Scimitar Kitty as sort of a last gasp, if you will, before Cat Benatar went down. Wicked sorry about that. Totally should have bought two. You're going to want to have a spare. No moves being made down here at all. That's fine. That's fine. This is where we're going to do most of our food work. And then I could also think about in the future, maybe over here or down here, a second one of those. We can double down on hydroponics. I can work on finding another geothermal plant around here that I could slap down. There'll be something somewhere. Also, we're not doing anything more with this, right? Yeah, no, we're just going to get out what we can get out and call it a day. Okay, who's having a medical emergency? Oshfiat here. Yeah, we're taking your arm off, kid. Don't even sweat it. It's gone. Yeah, you're fine, dude. Well, I mean, you're not fine. You don't have an arm anymore. Traditionally, humanoids have two arms. You don't. So in that sense, you're not actually fine. You are about to die of starvation, though. That we can probably do something with. Mila, could you just feed the kid, please? Yeah, whatever we've got. Insect meat, humans, humanoids, donkey. I don't even know. Just try not to feed him Reed, because I just want to kind of keep my options open on Reed. I mean, if somebody popped up with a Resurrector Mech Serum, I'll go back to working on the kid. He was wicked whiny about the whole having to be a cannibal unexpectedly. But, he had skills. He had some skills. Kaylina is back up and running. Good. So it's really just Voltstron down. Voltstron, what are your major issues these days? Okay, you're fine. Royal Apparel is done. Okay, so if we ever get to Praetor, we could work on that. Microelectronics is done. I need the better research bench, though, if I'm going to get any farther than that. In the meantime, just start working on blowback operation. I should... Actually, hang on. Check that for a sec. Do we know sterile materials yet? No. Work on sterile materials. Okay. Let's start to get the concept of a dedicated research room, a lab, under control here. We've already punched through all of that. That's awesome. No sandstone, though. I do kind of need sandstone. A lot of marble around here. Maybe something I could quickly deconstruct. Any kind of buildings made out of sandstone? McDowell's down there doing some mining. No, I'm not seeing any sandstone. Tons of steel we've got over there. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Let's just change that wall to something that I do have. I've got tons of marble. So can we just overwrite this, please? Let's do a marble wall. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. A marble wall like this, and then like this, and then like this. We'll just overwrite that. Oh, and then another one down here. All right, that's at least something they can get done. So don't sweat the sandstone there, Lisa. Just it's cool. Just take that right off. Don't even sweat that. Just make any stone blocks forever. Yeah, whatever you've got, you do it. Oshfiat is up and running and minus an arm. Do you have any opinions about that? By the way, I bet you do. I bet you do. You don't, actually. You have no opinion on the fact that you have one less arm than you did when you got here. I showed up. I showed up to try and raid these people. And it went actually pretty well. They horribly mismanaged our raid. And their cat and their young boy died. And then when I woke up after the raid, I had one less arm than I thought I was going to. You're very hungry. That's about it. Could we keep feeding the guy, please? He seems to be very, very hungry. He seems to be exceptionally hungry. So feed the kid. All right? So back to the concept of a research room, a lab. Actually, if I punch this out, which is broadly unnecessary, I could do a research room in there. It'd be a little tight. We're getting some hydroponics done. Good. Costius aside from malnutrition. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, sorry, Oshfiat. I was looking at the wrong person. Dang it. That's the one I wanted. Who's supposed to be on wardening? Who was supposed to be in charge of that? Literally no one. Okay, that makes much more sense. Slam it into pause mode. Okay, I feel... I've played a little bit of RimWorld. A few thousand hours of RimWorld. And I know when a colony is starting to slip away from me. This is that moment. Okay? So I have to pull everything together. That's why nobody was feeding the kid. Nobody was prioritized on that. So I tell you what, anyone can do wardening. All right? Just make sure our prisoner... That's the one I wanted. Well, now we're just going to have to eat him. Now I've just got a one-handed useless guy who has been fed. Have you been? Yes, you've been fed. Yeah, I targeted the wrong person there. Okay, so this is that pivotal moment. The event horizon, if you will, where I feel the colony is beginning to slip away from me. And I will not have that, because I'm a genius. Hashtag geniusosity. All right, when the Nobel for RimWorld is announced, they'll say it goes to Dave each and every year, because of hashtag geniusosity. So we're not going to let this slip away. We are going to pull all of this together. All right, all of this is going to come together now. Who is local? Because I would really like to get that book out of there. I know that seems to be a low-grade focus right now. Sissy, you're having a meal. I actually don't care. Could you just haul the book, please? How about you dropped your food? 7-year-old rageaholic. There's a happy tree, and there's a warg in the yak pen. Yeah. Yeah, there is. Sure. Yep. Sure is. We're going to deal with that. You know what? I'm not even going to bother getting Kirk in on this. Sissy, you're moving up. Okay, you're taking Kirk's place in the shooty gang. I'm just going to deal with this now, because later it's going to say, hey, there's a warg hunting your yak. So I'm just going to go deal with the warg issue today, not next week. Everybody come over here. All right, just line up in a place where the warg isn't. And then we're just going to blow its head off. And then I don't need the food. I have no need for the food, but we're going to do it anyway. Slow everything down, and then shoot this thing. All right? It's going to go nuts. It's going to hate it. Yeah, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I think this is going to be okay. We're going to need to replace that piece of pen. There we go. We've solved that problem. Okay, everybody is off draft. Lisa. Actually, Whitehead, you're right there. Could you work on that gate, please? There'll be some wood around here somewhere. Yeah, the yak's right out of here. Okay, it's okay. I've got extra yaks. There's some Molotovs all over there we haven't done anything about. All right, how's the hydroponics going? Quite good, actually. Let's do this one for Psychoid. I just want 2 or 3 of those at every moment. You're saying this isn't powered. Really? Really? Where are you trying to power in from? There should be plenty of power there. Oh, it's the little break here. You could go right over here, and so can you. Just redesignate yourself. Or really, is that quite a little bit too far away? Okay, we'll figure it out. We're going to make those power lines very, very soon. That's a low effort thing. Yeah, the warg didn't get very far with the revenge thing. Yeah, the revenge didn't really work out. Okay, so don't worry about that. And Whitehead's already roping up the yaks here to deal with that. Cool. Okay, that's going much, much better. Only person in the hospital is Scathe, who is paralyzed. Back to my research room idea. That could live here. If I took down all of those walls and shortened that corridor. It's not the worst idea. I have to have a think about that. Also, those power lines are kind of bugging me. So I don't know, do it like that. And then we'll get rid of those ones. That'll all work out. Yeah, let's get rid of all of this. Get rid of that. And I'm going to make that instead into a research room. Just kind of come out from here to here to here. And that should be enough room for the bigger research bench and the Who's McWhat's-It later. The little add-on bit, whatever it's called. Okay, now what can I do? We're bringing it all together. It's all coming home today. It's all happening today. We're pulling this back from the brink. Look, the kid's already here, already reading things. Luxembourg's Diary, great. That's the one about medical, right? Yeah, so you're going to learn. Are you learning some medical skill right now? Not at all. Not at all. Which one was that? Was that mining? What are you learning right now? What's your deal? I don't remember what Luxembourg's Diary is, but it was very good. Whatever it was absolutely worth the death of a 15-year-old boy. Books often are. Okay, we're full. We have so much stuff, we're actually full. So, what are we working on here? Kibble? Okay, and then butchering things. Neat. Cool. How about we just bump up meals? Just to have Voltron have something to do. How about we just do, I don't know, like 100 meals? We have so much food right now. So all of that, Voltron will be on that eventually after he gets up. Hey, Kirk, What are you up to these days? You're still making that art. Still working on that art. I should give the heavy SMG to my 7-year-old rageaholic. Yeah, that'd be way better than a shotgun. Just spray and pray. I mean, the kickback would send the kid flying, but it's worth it almost for the comedy value. What do I have 635 of? 635 twisted meat. I'm going to have to make a lot of kibble for that. Yeah, the warg is no longer in the animal pen because it's died. And tattered apparel is scathed. Ah, there we go. Colonists left unburied. Now you people are all fussy. Yeah, now it's... Did we... Yeah, we finished the thing here. Okay. So let's put Reed in there. We're not going to worry about a resurrector mexer, and that could be literally years. And in the meantime, yeah, it's going to be a -10 until that kid goes in the ground. So over here, this gets a little fussy. We have to temporarily not allow colonist corpses. Cool, that's stage 1. Sissy, go bury the kid. Yeah, bury Reed. There we go. Okay. So if they're allowed in there, then they just leave them in there. They never, ever bury them. So we disallow that. The Sissy will come over and bury him, and then we can have a nice little ceremony or something. It's all going to be wonderful. Everyone's going to be super happy about that, or at least happier than they used to be. Are getting some psychoid coming in. What am I doing in terms of like hardcore narcotic production? We are doing lots of stuff. Cool. Won't go very quickly because we're not going to have a lot of psychoid, but it will move. Did we get the thingamajiggy over here? Nope. Nope, not even a little bit. I am down a man. So my workforce is really not where I need it to be. We've lost Reed. Scathe is paralyzed. Sissy can't do anything. Kirk is useless. It takes Kirk like 4 or 5 days to get over to do anything at all. So I'm a little limited. Whitehead is doing the bulk of our construction, and Whitehead is wicked sad because Voltron broke up with her. I mean, I get it. Yeah, we're putting the kid's corpse in with Mila's death restroom because I just think that's fun. I think that's super, super fun. I think she'd appreciate that. So the kid's been buried. Now we can have should we not do a ceremony for that? Do we need any kind of ceremony for that? Or are you just happy he's gone? You're probably just happy he's gone. I mean, many of us are. Okay, that'll get rid of that negative debuff there. Back to work. All right, the yaks are back in. The warg could... I mean, I don't even know we've got room for the warg at this point. We may not have room for the warg. Berries are coming in. I have no problems with food right now. I mean, we only have the 48 meals. What? Royal Tribute Collector. Yeah, you'll take prisoners or gold in exchange for honor. It's not much honor. I do have a ton of gold. I have so much gold. 1,100 units of gold. But it's not much honor. I might take a peek and see, like, how much honor for a gold or something like that. Hey, Mila, I'm not giving up the prisoner because that's our blood right there. Mila, go talk to these people. You're the only people that I talk to. So just see kind of what it is, what the exchange rate is, I guess, on honor for gold. Ooh, do I have any of these set up down here with cotton? I believe I do. But just in case I don't, I'm going to turn 1 or 2 of these over to cotton and make sure we get some of that coming in. All right, so back up to this. Mila, where you at, kid? Oh, it's a slow roll. All right, we're going to move a little bit slowly on there. Someday we're going to launch this ship. Someday it's going to happen. I just need a whole bunch more advanced components. So, is that 0? Okay, price you receive. So I would get 0.015 honor per gold. Okay, so if I said, I don't know, 125, how much honor will I get? See, this is not moving. I don't know how much honor I'm getting. Can I see, like, market value? No. No, I would rather sell it for a thing rather than the honor. Try that just one more time. 100? No. No, this. Okay, that, and then 100. 1 honor. Okay. Yeah, it's not worth it. No, that's not worth it at all. No, skip that. Don't worry about it, guys. Just go home. Thank you. Thank you. I'd rather do it through a quest. It's a lot more bulk honor. If you touch base with the guys who do the handing out of the royal titles, will you tell them that we're ready? We've cleaned up the throne room. We're totally ready to be a praetor again. Just check that hasn't popped up again or something. Nope. And it's still in here under historical, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we did that one. That was all very fun. This one, yeah, there's no way. Oh, hang on. Let's try undismissing it. All right, let's see if that works. So, active. All right, accepted 4.8 days ago. Just leave it. Just walk away, Dave. You have other things to concentrate on. Just walk away. All right. Can we do another... We can do another conversion ritual. Who might need to get converted to our cause here? Sissy, you don't believe in our nonsense. McDowell does not. Actually, virtually nobody does. Whitehead and Mila, definitely. Kaylina's into it, and so is Voltstron. Nobody else is really into our gig. Sissy. Where's Whitehead? Whitehead's asleep. All right, I'll let Whitehead sleep. She's constantly on the verge of a breakdown. When is the Voltstron thing going away? 7.3 days. Wow, you are wicked sad about that. You are so sad about that. You're happy that you ate human meat. I get it. I totally understand that. What is your minor pain? Left leg. Okay, if I ever come up with a left leg, slap one of those on Whitehead. Be an easy way to just cheer her up a little bit. I don't even know what to do with this kind of food. Voltstron's desperately trying to cook this up. But dang, we got a lot of stuff going on here. I got yaks I haven't even butchered yet. We killed yaks like 2 episodes ago. We still haven't dealt with them. Alright, back to Plan A. Operation Thor's Hammer, in which we somehow make all of this happen. This is all going to come together. McDowell's down here working on this. That's cool. That's cool. We'll put that together and move the bigger research bench in. How many... Do I need advanced components to build the wicked cool research bench? Please say no. No, I need a lot more steel, but there's steel on the map. I do need 10 regular components. We just bought a bunch, which is great. I mean, I've got 10 components. It's just that I would rather not give up 10 components, but here we are. Anything else that I could be doing in the meantime to really lock this colony down? Probably start carving out more of it so I have room to expand. Do I have a... Yeah, I've got tons of unowned bedrooms. Why is there no floor there? What happened here? What was going on here that we put no floor down? And what was up with that nonsense? Actually, speaking of floors, do I have trees chopped down? No, but I could reasonably soon. That's the one thing I can't do inside, so let's chop some more trees down. Oh, hang on. Medical emergency. Whom? Oshviat. What? What's your problem? I don't, are you starving? Is that the problem? Needs? Oh, yeah, you're starving. Mila, can we just please feed Oshviat? Here's what we're going to do. Mila, you're going to have to be on #1 wardening right now. So, because no one else has any competency at it except for Scathe, who's just paralyzed. So, why don't you just be on #1 wardening? Make sure people are getting fed. Thank you. All right, this is your blood farm. This is all you, kid. You should be totally devoted to this. Okay, you've been fed. Everything's fine now. Everything's fine. So, I could keep going on some floors. Let's get some more trees chopped down while we're saying that. I'd like to say we set up some fishing, but why bother? I've got tons and tons of food right now. Any kind of close by? Yeah, get any of those out of there. That's a good amount right there. This is all going to come together. Operation Thor's Hammer is all... Because it just sounds cooler. You know, Operation put the colony back together into some semblance of, I don't know, competency. It doesn't ring. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to listen to that one. But Operation Thor's Hammer, you're intrigued now. You're like, I am interested by the name Operation Thor's Hammer. I would like to know more about it. I'm going to sit down and watch a little bit of this and find out what Operation Thor's Hammer is. And then you watch for a while, you're like, oh my gosh, it's some guy playing RimWorld. Why did I watch this? Well, I watched it because it was Operation Thor's Hammer. This is basically done. So let's do marble blocks like this. So let's bring this out like here. Is that going to be... That's not really big enough, is it? That's not really... That's a big bench, as I recall. Do it anyway. Because... Show it to me. Just show me the bench. So, high-tech research bench. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? It'll work. It'll work. It's going to be very tight in there. But that will work for the bench and the Whoozy McWhatsit there. The little add-on thing. A little box. It's got whirly bits in it. Everybody loves them. The rescue of Jonesy, you say. Do I look like I have time for this? Who's Jonesy? What is his problem? He's a 55-year-old teacher. Ooh. Could be good intellect, though, there. That might be a temporary Scathe replacement. Where are they? Okay. They're not horribly far away, but they're not close. So it's about 1.5 days to get to the Royals. And that's like that could be a while. I don't hate the idea. Can I really spare anyone? That's the thing. Can I really spare anyone? Your whole point of this today, Dave, was not do something stupid. Really, you sat down to record this and said, hey, this time me, why don't I not do something stupid? And now you're thinking about going to get this guy. That's a multi-day journey there and back. I want to say, because the idea of teacher, that says to me, intellect skill. Could be a really good researcher. 55, so, middle age. They're not going to be a Kirk where they're going to die tomorrow morning. No. I'm gonna go with a no. We got to play a little bit smarter on that. No, Jonesy, I'm wicked sorry. You're probably awesome, but jeez, that might that get me rep with the Brio people too. We're doing it. I know. You're slamming your head against the wall. Kirk's confused. I am too, Kirk. I am too. I'm very confused. You're slamming your head against your wall right now, going, please don't do this. You have so much going on in the colony right now. Form a caravan. We're going to go get this kid. All right? Over there. Okay. 7-year-old Rageaholic. Check. McDowell. Pretty good choice there. Check. Kind of thinking about Mila. I definitely want to leave Whitehead because Whitehead has so many skills. She's basically holding the colony together right now. Mila. Bring a yak. You never know. Just bring a yak. Okay, and don't worry about anything else. Where are my bedrolls? Yeah, that's in travel supply. You've already added those in. Cool. You're saying 37 hay, 14 simple meals, and nothing else? Really? You think we're getting there and back on 14 simple meals? How about we put in like all the packaged survival meals that we've got? How about we put in like 35 packaged survival meals? That sound a little smarter? And put in all of those ones too. And then we got a little bit of medicine. Let's bump that up a little bit. How about 8 medicine? Yeah, that. You're saying 1.8 days. I do not believe that at all. That looks way farther than 1.8 days. It's 1.6 days to here. And you're telling me across a river and all the way over there is only 1.8 days? Okay, show me, game. Show me. Prove that to me. Because I do not believe that is true. Did I put a door in here? Hopefully... No, I didn't put a door in here. Funny. Well, funny if you're not me. In my case, it's rather tragic. So put a door here. We're going to make this a dedicated research area. And we'll work on the sterile material thing. That'll get me the shiny floor. And then that will be better for research speed. That will heighten our research speed. Lord knows we need as much research as we can get. Kirk, we're all confused. Everybody's confused, Kirk. I don't know what to tell you. I'm actually shocked you haven't died yet. We lost Reed, got Kirk. Yay. I really should have investigated Kirk a lot more, particularly the whole age, dementia, frailty, bad back, can't move, easily confused thing. I should have probably checked with that before I committed to having him join the colony. How's the blood farming going, kids? Do we see any hemogen in here? We don't. Mila's probably just hardcore biting this guy all the time. When was the last time we bit you? Have we bit you recently? Yeah, we've been fed on by Mila. And that's going to keep happening. Kirk is no longer confused. I still am. If it helps, I'm still confused. I don't know what to tell you, Kirk. It's all just crazy madcap nonsense around here. Kirk, crazy madcap nonsense. Mila's out. Okay, so that team's moving on there. Voltron, what are you up to? You're consuming insect jelly. Yeah, sure. I was going to say I should have brought some of that. We're not trading, Dave. We're not trading. We're going to rescue somebody. There's no trading involved there. We're bringing a yak just in case they got some cool stuff that we could bring back. But we're not actually trading. We're just going to go get the guy. Hopefully really high intellect skill. What can I be doing in the meantime? I'd love to clear some of this out. Are we bumped up the meals, right? Yeah, we're trying to go for 100 meals. And Voltron is not doing any of that. Just couldn't care less. Oh, you are cooking. Oh, good for you. Excellent. Good for you, kid. Yeah, we're getting some of this done. Have we not finished off the whole power thing at all? We've definitely done that. A squirrel self-tamed. Well, thank God. I can call this run over now. End game, right there. Let me fix my power. Bring power down here. And then deconstruct these power lines. There we go. Are you serious you don't have power? Why don't you try again? There's power, like, right there. Check that again. Do we have a break somewhere? You're telling me you can't? You are literally connected to that. Do I maybe not have enough power? Batteries are full. Getting power from somewhere. This is done. Almost. Almost. That's still sandstone. No, I want this to be... No, don't build a copy of anything. That's a terrible idea. I want this to be marble. Marble wall. You know what? Here. I'll do it for you. Cancel. And then put up a marble wall. Try not to have the donkeys in there when you do. Just maybe not have the donkeys. I'd go slaughter them, but I don't really need the food at this point in time. So the squirrel who's self-tamed, we have a quick solution for that, and that is you also get slaughtered. We don't need the squirrel meat, but it's just one more thing I don't have to feed. Speaking of feeding, you guys are kind of taking care of yourselves with the hay thing. This is why I always put a hay field inside the pen. They'll just kind of deal with themselves. And then we are getting some hay collected. Let's, do we have some more kibble that needs to get made? Yeah, we got the meat for it. Make 3 more of those. We've got plenty of twisted meat and insect meat. We are making the kibble out of twisted meat, right? I am 84% confident that I set that up. Let's just make sure. Twisted, definitely insect meat. Yep. And twisted meat. Okay, good. Yeah, you guys can eat that stuff because no one else particularly wants to, and the value on it is quite low. Okay, you said 1.8 days game. Show me. Yeah, okay, they made it to the Royals. They're that far along. I assume you're going to bang kind of a left there and go about your business. You got the bed rolls, so, you'll be somewhat rested and all that cool stuff. I almost never do bed rolls, but hey, here we are. I've done something slightly different. Now what? I think... This rice is coming in momentarily. Let's stop sowing all of these fields. Just don't bother. Maybe keep the cotton one going and the heel root, but don't bother with the rest of these. No. Just. Okay. No, that one. No, that one. That one. Thank you. That one, and then no. You know what? Fine. We have strawberries. Okay, it's all fine. Everybody has strawberries. Everybody loves strawberries. How do we do down here? This is done. We're doing no research at this point because Mila's not here. But when we get the shiny floors in there, we can put that in there. No real reason to put the hardcore research bench in there right now. We've sorted out all the power problems down here. Yes, it looks like we have. Great. Let's keep fleshing out the hydroponics then. So give me more of those things. We can get one in there, and then... do one like this, and then this, and that'll basically be it. That's just going to fill all of that out. Okay, and then I can think of just rinsing and repeating that in another area in the base. So there'll be plenty of food coming in. Why do you think you don't have power? Toggle the power on. Okay, maybe I must have accidentally clicked that and they just said, just not have power here. And then reconnect yourself. You're very silly. And then somebody actually go flip that switch. At some point in time. I don't care when. It'll all get sorted. Kirk, what are you doing? You probably shouldn't wander. You're very easily confused. Thrumbos are here. Great, I'm not going to bother them. They're not going to bother me. Whitehead's having a sad wander. You know what, Whitehead, that's good. Do that. Do that. Just bum around for a little while. Sigh. I don't know, cry. Whatever it is you want to do. It's totally cool. Because you'll hopefully have catharsis after that, so you'll be a little more cheery. Yeah, you are. It's the Voltstron thing. It's the Voltstron thing. Indoor light. Yeah, you're in the wrong room. If you go into your room, you won't have indoor light. All right, I changed that. I remembered to change that. We've made small sculptures, though. Okay, Kirk's actually getting something done around here. Good job. Where are your sculptures here? Where are your fantastics? I actually could make sculptures out of gold. I won't, but I could. So Kirk made what scarce blood with a beauty of 135. Scarce blood is what represents Dana Kalina Diva mutilating a guinea pig with a club. Oh, you're fun, Kirk. Kalina looks distressed at what she is doing. An old poet watches over, all while staring. Illustration tells the story of Kalina slaying the guinea pig. Yes, that did happen. You've taken somewhat of an interpretive approach to that, Kirk, but that's what art is, really. Let's keep that train rolling there. Why don't you make 3 more? Okay, that'll take you another year or so. Combat supplier. Okay. And that's a trade ship. Okay, so we need to go to the space phone for this. Cool. Who's here who can talk? Anyone? Anyone at all? No. You're all terrible. You're all just awful. Okay, fine. Send Whitehead. Whitehead's sad. Lisa, go talk to the space people. See what they've got. Alright, if nothing else, I can sell some stuff to them. Actually, they don't want to buy... Do you want to buy any of those grenades? I bet you do. Yeah, you totally do. Alright, so sell off the Molotovs, the frag grenades. Gonna keep that EMP grenade. That might come in handy. Yeah, you got a minigun, a charge rifle. You got all sorts of cool stuff here. All sorts of neat weapons. I don't really have a lot to sell you. Gene pack for psychic bonding or quick study. I'd love to have those, but I have nowhere to store them at the moment. Compact weaponry, great tech print. Unfortunately, doesn't get me anything spine-related, which is what I need for Scathe. You don't have any advanced components. Why would you? You have a shuttle engine. I feel I should own one of those. But I can't afford it. Not without selling basically everything I own. And I don't know what I need it for yet. We could sell all this insect jelly. Boom. I say boom like it was wicked exciting. It's only up to like 400 silver. You have some medicine. I might just take the medicine off you. That might be the best thing I buy off of you. How much is Kirk's confused art? 100 silver. Okay, I could sell... Why are you saying I only have 600 gold? Oh, the other things are probably not within range of the trade beacon. Okay, that makes sense. They're just not within range of those. I do have to make another one of those. So, I could sell you some gold. If I sold you 100, that's 600 right there. I'd love to get a really neat weapon off of you. Beam repeater. Oh, it's a new weapon. Emits gamma ray laser bursts in rapid sequence. And they can pierce shields. I'm in heaven. I've got to get one of these. We got to have a new laser gamma ray laser gun. We've got to. I can't not buy this. Oh, come on. This is almost cruel. You can't present me with a gamma ray laser beam gun thing and say you can't have it. Alright, try and take the sting out of this. Get rid of those bolt-action rifles. If I need them, I can make more. I gotta get that LMG to somebody. Probably my 7-year-old rageaholic. Anything else I can sell you. Alright, getting rid of all the insect jelly. I do have an obscene amount of packaged survival meals. And you value these quite a bit. What if I sold you like 50 of those? Because I can... Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, now we're talking. Sell them 75. Just keep a couple on hand. 1,800. I can now afford my laser gamma gun. I'd also like to walk away with some medicine. That would really be smart. You're all excited about the laser gamma gun, Dave. You also need medicine. Yeah, it's just... you do. You do. So... But I want to have enough money later to go to the Royals. So... I can't not do it. It's cruelty. You can't tell me I'm having a beam repeater and not getting it. I will take all of your medicine. That's not a small amount of money. Wow, that's really not a small amount of money. How about we back that off a little bit to maybe like 10? Okay, 10 medicine. Now I'm down 179. I'm going to take that. Okay. Do that. Where are the pods? Where's my beam laser repeater gun gamma gun thing? Show me. What was the thing? Repeater? Beam repeater. Boom. Done. Good. Medical emergency. I'll deal. I've got whatever this is. Who is having a medical emergency? Oh, nobody's feeding you. Of course they're not. Lisa, could you go feed Oshviat, please? Now. You. Beam repeater. I don't even know what it does. I don't care. It's a gamma laser ray gun kind of thing. Who's the most... I should give it to the 7-year-old Rageaholic when she comes back. But just for having conversations, you're shooting 9, shooting 7, 0. Kaylina, what do I have you armed with? A marble club? You got to go at the back then. Volstron is also non-shooty. Wow, I have a limited choice here. I'm going to give it to Lisa, because I'm giving it to somebody. And Whitehead's off on a bit of a trip right now. Oh, Lisa, sorry, I interrupted you. Did you feed that guy before I told you to do that? Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. Wow, good multitasking there, kid. Good multitasking. Okay, you own that now. I'm so happy. I'm so very, very happy. And, you know, the medicine is good, too. Everybody likes medicine. Yeah, I should build another one of these doohickeys over here. So build a copy of that on this side, because it's missing some gold there. That's fine. That's good enough. Good enough. Where's the team? How are we doing? Okay. They're not near the place. They're moving. Might be able to get there sooner than I think. And by sooner than I think, I'm like, the game literally told you how long it was going to take. You just didn't believe them. Like, the game doesn't have an opinion. The game's not trying to fool you, Dave. It's just a number. It's a calculated number, Dave. That the game tells you this is the amount of time it's going to take. And you chose not to believe them like it was some sort of trick. Like, oh, a game must be tricking me. It has no capacity to do that, Dave. It's just a number. The game says, okay, put all of this information together, here's how long it's going to take. And you looked at that number and said, that can't be real. And the game's like, no, it's a real number. This is a 1 + 1 = 2 situation. And you're like, yeah, I know you're saying 2. But I bet you mean 5. And the game's like, no, I meant 2. That's what 1 + 1 =. That's how that all went down in my brain. Sometimes I like to say how my thoughts work so you people understand what you're watching around here. Yes, you're right, it is genius, but this is how we get to genius, is through things like this. Could we also, again, not sew that? Now that I can click on that a little more easily, just don't bother sewing that at all. I don't need the food at this point. Although I will, seeing as we sold almost all of them, let's make some more packaged survival meals. So make like ×4... Yeah, there we go. Make like 20 packaged survival meals. I see Volstron has gone a little nuts with the cooking. We're up to 77 regular meals. In fact, why don't we... are we making any fine meals? No, we're not. Get rid of this. Let's do a fine meal. Yeah, we may as well get some of these going. So, ×4, yeah, try and do like 20. And put that above the Psychite Tea for right now, because we've got Psychite Tea. We don't need to stress that right now, and we're just making it forever anyway. So all the Psychite that we have arrived. Okay. Okay, we had a relationship. It's Kaylina's mother? Oh, wow. Okay, that puts a completely different spin on this. So where... Jonesy's down here. Got it. Are you in medical distress? Nothing that can't be dealt with. Okay, you got a little bit of bruising. That's fine. You're not losing blood. You're not going to die. And there's nothing particularly around this which screams ambush. Absolutely screams ambush. We're going to get down there, and they're going to be like, ha ha, you came to rescue Kaylina's mother. Now prepare to fight. And we're going to be like, okay. So everybody come down here. This is going to be an ambush. Good news. Thanks to the prisoner, Mila's not too bad on the old hemogen thing. So, Yak 1 has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Well, take a nap. I ain't stopping you. Oh, you're pregnant. I probably should have checked that. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, back to work. Yeah, everybody come down here. Maybe we don't need to move that quickly. Okay, just slow everything down here. Sissy's lagging a little behind, but that's because she's very tiny. She's only 7. They don't have very long legs when you're 7. I've been 7. My legs were not as long as they were right now. And there's my ambush. Oh, wow. Oh, so many people. Wow. Like lots and... Oh, okay. Like lots and... Lots of people. Uh-huh. Okay, McDowell, shoot. Mila, let's concentrate fire here. Okay, so and then the kid... Just come down here and do the best you can. So you're going to jump over there. Let's just try and go for a numbers game here. Land, thank you. And then do your spine attack momentarily. Do it right now. Okay, boom, spine. Okay, dead. Great, one down. Do you have enough left for another long jump by any slim chance? Yeah, you do. You're burning through the blood, but we're going to make it all happen. You appear to be heavily armed. So long jump down here, and boom. Okay, never mind. You landed next to this guy. Just deal with him. Okay? You don't have anything left for the piercing spine. Where's the kid? Come on, kid. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Where? Come on. Got a pump shotgun. Why don't you come in a little bit closer? Okay, Mila, how are you doing? You hitting? Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Mila's being hit a lot. Go down and hit this guy. Go down and hit this guy. Because he's shooting you like a wicked lot here, kid. Can you blood feed on him? Wicked. Can you do that? Okay, they're going to actively resist. I would too. I see what you're doing with that. Where are you going? Why are you going up there? Are you like looking for cover or something? Could we... Hang on. Barrel fight. You're a little far away to set fire to them. That's unfortunate. Sissy, you don't have any special abilities? No, you're 7. Why would you? Okay, if they're just kind of wandering off, are they maybe going out of grenade range? They're probably going to try and toss a grenade at us. Try and hit Squirg here. So get the Squirgmeister down. Yeah, I think they're going for like grenade range. Let's get ready to move. Okay, now they're coming in. That was a weird kind of thing that just happened there. So now attack this guy. Okay, Sissy, 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 shoot. Sissy, I want you to shoot this person. What do you mean you're out of range? I can see your range right here. You're not out of range. Mila, how are you doing? Okay, you're attacking Chop. How's Chop doing? Could you also... What's your range on Burden? Could you burden him? Just get out of the corner of your eye. Can you just... And what's combat command? Okay, I create an aura that boosts the combat skills. You're not close by, though. You could long jump out and try and take out Butter, and then you'd be in range to do your combat thing. How's Chop doing? Is Chop... Chop's not... Chop's fine. Okay. Probably keep working on Chop here. I'm just trying to take down numbers at this point. The more I can take down, the more likely they are to leave. So briefly turn the game on. Okay, you've been burdened. That's neat. Why don't we do it? Do the burner right here. Target's out of range. No, they're not. Not anymore. Set fire to everyone. There we go. That's got to help. That's got to help. Everybody being on fire. That's got to be a positive thing. I think Mila's been stunned. Yeah, we got to get down and kind of give an assist to Mila here. Come down here, guys. I know that kind of puts you in danger for a little bit. And then shoot this guy. Like a lot. Okay, he's down. Mila, how are you doing? Okay, not great. But we're going to try and put this together. They've been set fire to. And you are... Wow, you're bleeding. All sorts of things are happening there. Keep firing. Did you put up like a smoke pop? I think you did. Okay, focus on this guy then. And then Mila, where are you, kid? I know I'm asking a lot of you here. Can you long jump over to here? I'm just trying to... Oh, grenade, 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 move, move, move. Okay, you got shot, that's fine, but still keep with the moving. Like don't sacrifice one for the other. And then you guys get in here. Yeah, they're going... Mila, grenade. Can you long jump again? You totally can. Long jump over here, out of the grenade range. Okay, so jump. Okay, good. This is a tight little battle here. Come on. You better be... Wait, are you dead? You're downed. Okay, you better be worth it. You better be worth this, Jonesy. So this is a much bigger ambush than I anticipated. All right. Which one of you is most likely to die soon? Probably you. Actually, you're both ready to die. You're both basically ready to die. So Mila, why can I not click on you, Mila? There you go. Don't. Oh, because you're currently jumping. Okay. Yeah, hit this guy. Melee attack Butter, like a lot. And then you guys, you two, maybe focus on this one. Okay, shoot. Like, maybe more accurate with the shooting. How about this combat command? Yeah, you're just not quite in range of that. Can you guys come up there, basically so Mila can cheer you on, and you could get better at things. Okay, so there we go. Mila's down, so no cheering. No cheering then. Got it? Don't set fire to Mila, though. That's bad form. Set fire to this guy. And then you attack this one. Okay? Shoot that guy like a lot. Okay, you set fire to that person. Your shooting's going up. Both of you guys concentrate on Tame. I think he's going to be distracted by being on fire right now. So shoot. Come on. Okay, another one's down. They're fleeing. Good. Let him go. Let him go. Forget him. Just let him go. All right. Things to be done immediately. Put down a Who's what's at a sleeping spot. All right. Boom. Right in front of Mila. But like not near the fire, because that's also just in bad taste. You guys, off draft. McDowell, how banged up are you? You're going to be dead fairly soon. Did I actually bring any sort of competent doctor? No, not at all. No, none of these people could do any sort of medical procedures. Like, not even a little bit. Wow, totally, maybe should have taken Volstron or something like that, who's a really good doctor. So, Scrooge McDowell / McDuck, or Sissy, my 7-year-old rageaholic, congratulations, you're both doctors now. Except neither of you can actually do it. Yeah. You are completely incapable of doing that. Could you at least rescue Mila? Oh, McDowell's already on it. Okay, McDowell's on the case. You gonna do that? And then, you know what? Do another one for Jonesy. We came all this way for Jonesy. We may as well. So, yeah, totally didn't bring a doctor. Yeah, remember Operation Thor's Hammer? When, offer help right now. Operation Thor's Hammer, where we're gonna put all the colony back together and make it all work. This, and this is going to make Kaylina happy. That's cool. Rescue. Thank you. McDowell, were you going to rescue Mila? Is the sleeping spots reserved by Sissy? No. No. We're putting Mila in there first. And no, Sissy, you're getting off track here. Okay, could you rescue... You know what? RimWorld? Here. There. Is that enough sleeping spots for you? Thank you. All right, now, could you please rescue Mila? All right. Sissy, could you please rescue Jonesy? Now we're all on track. Yeah, we all just needed our own sleeping spot. I get it. I understand. We've got a shotgun here. And that's Mila's hammer. We're definitely taking that. Not Thor's hammer. That was the name of this operation, which is having only moderate success. Sissy, where are you going? You're going to go get a meal from the yak who fell over. Neat. Mila, are you going to be able to basically heal yourself? Yes. It's going to be a bit of a long haul, but yes, you can do it. Do you have any doctorizing skills? Yes, you do. You could actually take care of everyone. So I'm going to put you on self-tend. Okay. The problem is, hang on. Sissy, forget the meal thing. Could you get all of the medicine, please? So, Sissy, can you, yak... gear, drop the medicine, whatever medicine we have. Yeah, herbal medicine times 8. Sissy, this is going to be a complex thing that I'm going to put together for you, but you're going to love it. It's going to be very, very exciting around here. Good thing it's raining because I have no capacity to deal with those fires. Can we do a really, really quick stockpile zone? Like, I don't even care. And then this is going to be just for medicine. So put that there. Sissy, I'm going to come back to you now. We're going to circle back around Sissy here, and we are going to haul this medicine. So, haul the herbal medicine all the way down to that zone so we don't have to keep going back and forth to the yak who fell over because she's pregnant. So, Jonesy's on board after all of this. And you're broadly fine. I don't have to deal with you right away. Jonesy, what I need to ask you was this worth it? Okay? Yeah, that's what I thought, intellect. Oh, wow, you're a depressive masochist, though. Fun. The depressive, that's a -12 all the time. Forever. Hold tight there, kid. Hold tight. Mila, can you... Mila can't walk. Okay, we're going to need Mila to just kind of chill for a bit. McDowell, yeah, dead in 19 hours. That is a bit of a problem. Hey, Jonesy, you're a doctor. You're actually a pretty good one. Jonesy, you're in charge of doctorizing. You're unconscious. Okay, but when you get up, you're in charge of doctorizing. Also be number one of those. Not on bed rest, though. Actually, I need people off bed rest because we need to get some stuff done around here. Jonesy, when do you feel you might be waking up and, like, literally saving everyone's life who just saved yours? I'm just wondering if that's going to come up at any point, Jonesy? Are you going to maybe wake up? Hi, involuntary death rest. Oh wow, Mila's unconscious now. Super neat fun. Jonesy, remember like a second ago when I was saying that you should wake up and heal everyone who just came over to save your life? You need to do that like basically now. Because we do have some slight medical emergencies. And also we're back here with Oshvat. What's your problem today, kid? What's the deal today? Is it the food? Okay. Voltron, can you feed this guy? No, because you never do wardening. Kaylina, how are you doing on that? Yeah, feed Oshvat here. So, fun times, as we kind of reevaluate here. Operation Thor's Hammer is meeting with moderate success in that we've got a completed hydroponics area out here, and we're going to start to tear down all of these things. I think we can comfortably get rid of the wind turbines at this point. I don't really think we need those, so let's just deconstruct that and deconstruct that. Thank you very much. The away team here, less good. Mila is in involuntary death rest. McDowell is bleeding to death. Jonesy is unconscious, and the kid can't do squat. So, you know, issues have been raised about the viability of this away team. I can't stress this enough. I will. I'm going to try to stress this enough. I put a few thousand hours into RimWorld, and I know that event horizon, that pivotal moment where I feel the colony is just slipping away from me. I am on that precipice right now. I am going to pull this back together somehow due to Operation Thor's Hammer and a base level of genius, #geniusosity. I just don't know how at this point. So good news for you guys. You can get to stick around and find out. Bad news for me. I have to work my way through this. But that's probably an excellent place to call it on RimWorld for today. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Citizens Dropgo, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Increase the boa constrictor education rating. Big snake, keep away. Are you all smarter now? Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. No, I'm waving, though.
Oh,
I'm waving.
Now. That's exciting.
I'm waving very frantically.
How are you doing that?
Now,
How are you doing that?
I can't with this.
Oh.
I can't.
This is it. Right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in.